Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Vampire. As you can see, I have leveled up a little bit. I've basically been running backwards and forwards, fighting people, resting and fighting and so on and so forth, because it's hard to level up in this game if you're not biting innocent people, and I really hope it doesn't get to that point. Oh, we're going to be doing some side quests. As you can see, I've made my way over to where the Mortimer asked us to go. We're just going to be doing some side quests. It's just around the corner from the hospital. So I thought I'd start us off here. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Baudelaire's verses have been written as an echo from my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizon's line is hid by a black day sadder than any night. It's as beautiful as it is painful, Mother. I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want you to try to convince me, and I would only delay the inevitable, for I would do it again if by any chance you managed to save me once. Farewell, your son Mortimer.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die.
Yeah.
I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
He's not doing great, old Morty. I don't seek to betray his trust, but I also want to help him. Do you know what I mean? His mother's a little overbearing. We have established this. But she also cares about him a lot and doesn't want him to perish, which makes a lot of sense. Mothers are like that. So that's a decision we'll have to make near the time. What's this one? Read the report concerning the death of Samuel Connor. I'm not convinced right now. Perhaps I should conduct my own investigation to determine the patient's real course. Well, let's go track that. Yeah, we're basically just trying to find answers to a lot of questions. Where am I going for this one? Just round the back of the hospital? Or into the hospital and then... Okay. Who doesn't love a horrible shrieking sound? Oh, no, we are around the back of the hospital. Okay. There were bad guys in this area before. How the devil do I get to that bit? Is it around the back? Through this door? That door looks like it should be interactable. Okay, so I can't quite... I must have to go underneath it, maybe? Find out the cause of death. Yeah, I guess I have to go under the hospital? Odd. Lots of screaming going on. You know, just some casual, calm, relaxing screaming. I mean, it's a good thing that there aren't monsters hanging around back here, but also... leveling up is hard. And I hope it doesn't come to the point where I need to feed on innocence. Because that's really not the vibe we're going for here. I just went in a loop. Cool, love that for me. Lost on the streets of London. Maybe if I see about going down to like the dock bit. Because there's a dock bit down here. And if I go down here... mayhaps I find a way to get to the place we're going. I don't know that for certain though. Well, that's just water. I don't know how to get there. Let's switch to a different one, shall we, while we're concerned about that. Oh, it appears we found a knife for Clayton. Clayton? Clay. Clayton! Where is he? There he is. Clay, come here. I have a thing for you. But first I'm going to raid this bin next to you. You.
Hey, Doc.
I have your knife.
I have found the gift from your wife.
Why am I so
In that
tall?
case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
Okay, if he does hurt anyone else,
I'll leave
we're
you
eating
for
him.
now, Mr. Cox.
That's all that happens. Simple as that. If he hurts someone else because we gave him his knife back, we are responsible, therefore we need to clean up the problem. And cleaning up the problem, in this case, means... Oh, I can't do that one because that one's hard. Another body murdered. Choose what to do with him. So we've got a couple of bits and bobs. Let's do Dyson's job, because Dyson was suffering last time we saw him. Oh gosh, we've got to go to Southwark. All right, well let's go to Southwark. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine. There will be nothing dangerous in Southwark. Whitechapel's the scary part of London. Southwark's fine. With all the vampires and stuff. Now, are there... there are Pruin agents. There we go.
Steady.
Hup! Oh no, I put a shotgun on. That was a waste of some ammo. Oopsie doodles. So I leveled up some stuff, and I put like a surgery knife in place of my stake, but it doesn't stun, it just drains blood, which is cool and all. Useful, but like... I need to be able to drain the blood, and the shotgun does a little bit of stunning, but it's not ideal. That looks like a thing I can open. It is a thing I can open. Every time I think I've opened all the things, more things that I can open make their appearance. Hadouken! Ow. Could you just... I need that. Thanks very much. Stabby, stabby, bitey. Get me some blood back, get me some healing. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, you get like 10 XP there, did you see? Every time you kill someone, you get the tiniest little drop of XP. And I need more than that. I'm just going to stroll up casually behind this chap. We've done it before, we'll do it again. He's looking right at us, but he doesn't seem to be phased, so that's okay. Hup! Ow, just stood right in the shotgun blast. Ouchies. Shotgun is very... Go on, shoot me. Nope. Ow. We're not doing that again. Not after last time. Okay, we got him. You give me that. Did you have anything to drop? You did. Lovely. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go down here. Don't dare to open inside. I've made that joke every time, and I don't seem to be willing to stop, so... Get on board, eh? Ah, yeah, this is the way we went before. There's other people to talk to through here, because we spoke to him. Let's speak... to this lady here.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I'm
From the Pembroke Hospital.
here to help.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment.
Oh, are you his missus?
Miss Edwina Cox.
Yes, you are.
So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Tell me about your work.
What can you tell me about your work?
What do you do?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Delightful.
Member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not at all interested. You're quite a blunt woman.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Oh, I know all about embracing people.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld,
yeah,
Miss
okay.
Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Oh, I do
Since
not
my
want to get
return
hurt
from
or
the
worse.
war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives,
Fair.
or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Not always true. But you attacked
What can you
unionists.
tell me about
Good to
this
know.
part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Yeah, that feels like a lot.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of
It'd be the
something
unionists, I suspect.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
I mean, that's...
That's
Is that where we were? Is that where we started?
is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
I mean, I'm heading to Southwark anyway. But I don't love that.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
What is
Clay
it?
not doing the job.
A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
No, you do too. I sense a soft heart.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Hint failed? We try again.
Booth Digby looks at you with...
You have no idea. What is it, Doctor?
Behind...
Romance?
Oh no, it's just failed.
Tell me about the man
Oh, no.
you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
I didn't know I could
What
fail
happened
those.
exactly?
That's
I don't
good
know,
to
I
know for the
don't
future.
care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience
Maybe I
is
can
clear.
retry later?
You
Question
killed
mark?
without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Doctor.
I gotta
Reed,
keep my eye out for the
when
Y
used
that appears down the bottom
So you
because
decide who
if I don't
lives
pay
and
attention
who
to it,
dies,
I just
just
answer
like
the
that.
question
Yes, Doctor.
and I could miss something like that.
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
All right. Need
Can I
anything?
offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, let's see what you got
Can I
for
see
trade.
what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Okay. I think I'm actually okay for all these. So, no, thanks though. Haven't found much use for shillings.
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Can I talk to you, Mr. Booth? 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 Excuse me, Booth? 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 Hello?
Like a fool. Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Oh, they're having the same conversation over and over again. I'm not going to question it. What's in here? Hello? Money for me, lovely. And a cover letter. What's that say? Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything's okay on your side of town. Here in your old neighbourhood, situations getting worse. Clay's getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players about, trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot Boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid, so I thought about what you said the last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang, that the only thing you regret is never being able to put a foot in the East End again, to avoid a good beating, or worse. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decide to pass by, and maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know, I've always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. WBB for life, old chap. Booth. Okay, so Booth wants to leave. I reckon Edwina would probably leave with him if Clay wasn't around. Am I considering eating a person? I might be. Who's to say? Right, Booth.
You again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed.
Yeah,
Booth.
you tell me what happened.
What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate.
Did you?
That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you that heartless? Oh, now I feel pressure. Ooh.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Could we talk to Edwina? Convince her?
Been a while since we've seen any new faces, Ren.
Yes,
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Do you know that... Nope. Okay, cool.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gang...
It's Dyson. Right, we're doing Dyson's quest now, so... Lots of rats around. Hey, buddy.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
I found this gift in the corpses. I'm so sorry, folks. I must have accidentally picked up a thing during my grinding. But that means I might have to start recording my grinding in case any like bits and bobs pop up like that. I'll be wary of that going forward.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
I want to try to understand.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman.
That
like
worked?
you.
Okay, cool.
You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
How many?
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
Maybe we should be.
Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in
So is he
killing
just a serial
Seymour?
killer? Because if that's the case, maybe...
All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the
Okay,
anger
so that's just a serial killer.
for a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
I'm gonna go talk to your mum. Why? Yeah. Oh, actually, if you've already
Why is
told
your mother
her.
protecting you, Seymour?
I mean, because she's your mum. Yeah.
She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand her dilemma.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
I'm gonna go talk to your mum. And,
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
depending upon her responses, I might be back for you.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
You best come back in the morning, Doctor.
I can't talk to her.
I'll leave you then. Good night.
Do I? I'll think about that. I'm gonna go do the Southwark stuff, but I'm gonna ponder that for a while. Whether or not I deal with him at a later time. How do I get to Southwark? Oh, up the stairs. That'll probably do it. Oh yeah, this is 100% the way I came, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is where I started. So I started off in one of the pits across the way. So, gonna go find the information for Digby. And then maybe talk to these grave robbers about stopping their activities. Robbing the dead is inappropriate, to say the least. Though we also kind of let our colleague get away with it when we caught him. Does seem a bit hypocritical. I don't know. Everyone's just trying to survive. And I'm also a vampire, so like, let's not forget that for a second. And also, straight up, a blood-sucking vampire. So, you know, there's that. Oh, Southwark's healthy. That's nice, isn't it?
Sorry, sir. Over there! There's one of piece of shit!
Ow.
There's one of them!
Give me your blood, please. I am a vampire. Ouchies. Ouch kibibbles. No. They're gonna keep on smacking you with a stake. Alright. Give me all your stuff. Everything you dropped. Thank you. Alright, now I gotta find a bomb site. Oh, it'd be good to actually investigate this area now that I can move around. That's a dead skull. I've been in this house already, right? I'm pretty sure.
It's locked.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because that's the first... Surprise!
Crush the leech, boys! Fuck, it's fast!
Ow. Ow again. Stop that.
Leech smoker! Christ, he's dead!
I'm just gonna bite you to death, you'll be fine. Oh, no you won't. I lied. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so just looking around this area for the bomb site? Okay. Anything of interest other than this? Doesn't look like it. I mean, did the bombs fall on a factory? Because I don't think... Oh!
I'll kill you!
Yeah, this is straight up when we began.
A leech! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Ow. Also, I'm not vermin. Alright. Be polite. I didn't even press the swing button there, it just did it for me. A foundry key. Okay. Helpful for finding stuff. Oh, hey. Again, be more polite, and I maybe won't kill you all the time. Think about that? Possibly? Maybe? Hmm? Okay. I mean, I'm just going to keep pressing forwards. This looks like it could be a bomb site. It's also a sort of slum town, so... Because I ran through here when I first woke up. Because that's where I got my machete from. Alright, I'm more or less at the end of the area, the edge of the area even, I should say, not the end of the area, but the edge. Can I get up that side? Can I get over? Because I want to get to this sort of part over here, which I think is just the pit, but it looks like it could be a bomb site. Alright, well, we'll follow it round and see what we can find. Maybe we find a way back. Who's to say? Because we also need to go to the pit to find those grave diggers. Grave robbers, even. Yeah, we went up the stairs. And up here. Which is back the way we came, but that's fine because we can go this way. Lovely. That looks like shillings on the side for me. Useless, but like, you know. If we ever meet someone that we could just give shillings to, that would be great. Like, I know we can buy stuff, but I more or less can find everything I need. Like, I've got so much of the things I've been looking for now. Just from walking around, opening boxes, and killing folks. Only Pruins. No innocence. Unless you count the Pruins as innocence, but like, self-defense. Like this, self-defense. Up! I'm defending myself with my teeth. Ouchie, ouchie, huh? Defense of the teeth. A chompy defense line. Oh, I've unlocked the door. That'll be where the foundry key comes in. Wait. Am I just going backwards again? I think I am. I definitely am. Great. Love that for us. Right, we go up the stairs. And then we'll go further up the stairs. Instead of down the stairs. Trying to get to this pit is hard. I don't know why it's so difficult. So I mean, I'm just finding stuff everywhere. Excuse me, old chap. Can I trouble you for a chomp? Thanks. Laughing at the guard. For more than a century, the Guard of Pruin has been a disinfection from the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. It is important, as the divergence of opinion between our two fraternities are now well established, to remember what happened and why we shall, alas, consider these former brothers our opponents and adversaries, and mock their law of conduct. Kendall Stone founded the Guard in 1801. He was a former legate of the Brotherhood, a long-standing member of the Brotherhood Council. His departure was the result of an irreconcilable dispute with the Council. When Kendall stated that the Brotherhood had to reconsider its non-violent approach to the study of vampires, and that the eradication of these immortals had to be the ultimate goal of all of our researches, since the terrible schism occurred, relations between the Guard and the Brotherhood have always been difficult, with the Guard of Pruin considering the Brotherhood as traitors and allies of their foes, while we call them thieves and zealots for the many ancient and precious books we kept for centuries, which they destroyed or stole when they left. I will constantly recuse any accusation of cowardice, for I know the courage it requires for our brothers to approach and observe hostile immortals. I will never forget the cruel loss of the unique texts and scrolls burnt by Kendall and its followers when they left, and I will never cease to laugh at their stupidity, revealed in their very name, since they chose to call themselves the Guard of Pruin as a reference to King Arthur's shield, thus defining themselves as the true defenders of this land, when the true scholar perfectly knows that in the Book of Taliesin, Prydwen is only the name of Arthur's boat during his expedition to the mythical territories of Anfuin. Anufin. It's Welsh. What a symbol indeed. Alright. Okay. Well, I found a bunch of stuff, but none of this is taking me where I need to go. And I don't quite know how to get there. Which is proving frustrating. But we've got a lot of fighting in. And we've got a lot of stuff going. Being level 9 in this area is very useful, as it turns out. I haven't opened that, have I? No, I haven't. Hey, more stuff and things. Wait a minute. Did I not pick up his bag? There we go. I already went this way. Grab that. Okay, well, now I am kind of stuck. Do we think... So I came this way thinking maybe that this is where the bombs dropped, but maybe I need to take a different turn. Yeah, I came in here, but I could have gone right. Okay, well then that's all I need to do. Let's go right instead and follow this round. Surely. This feels more appropriately like I'm headed in the right direction. Yeah, it is the right direction. Lovely. Up I go.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood.
Oh, this is
Not the memory.
where I killed Mary.
My poor Mary.
I mean, is this a bomb site though? Just kind of, I mean, again, I can't really talk to someone about robbing from the dead when that's literally what I'm doing. But shh, it's different because I'm the protagonist. Therefore, some light grave robbery is fine.
This is my...
That's my watch. Oh. Hello, boys. About our last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I'll only say it once. Deal with it, and be glad to I don't report your protest to Edwina. Oh. She might go out there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier. So now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they'll be foggy and rainy. Booth.
Watch. Damn grave robbers.
No, I got my watch back. Okay. I mean, this is the pit I came from. I can't go into it. Where's this bomb site? Where the devil is the bomb site? I mean, it's got to be near, right? Maybe this way. This is the way I first fled when I was attacked. Understandably attacked because I had just murdered my sister accidentally. As one does when one turns into a vampire. And all you can see is this. Okay. Yeah, if you're going to transform into a vampire, words of the wise, tell your family members to, like, leave you alone for a little bit. Just not come by for a bit. Okay, this is actually the way I ran. Which then led me down there, got me my machete, all of that jazz. The bomb site is down here, maybe? Down that way, do we think? I can't go that way. And then that's the way round. So let's come back up. And head in this direction. Well, we solved one of the issues that we've got back here. That we found the grave robbers, we got our watch back, which is also, you know, good. But I'm left with the quandary of poor Digby's loved ones. And where the hell they are. But I'll figure that out. In the meantime, We've been going for a little while, so I think that's a good place to put a pause. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part. We're getting some more stuff done. We've picked out a couple of targets for should we decide to indulge in a little hardcore vampirism. Which I don't want to do necessarily. But Mr. Cox and Seymour are both violent, murderous people for the sake of being violent, murderous people. And maybe I go Dexter on this one. Maybe I'm like, look, everyone who's a good person, good person. If you commit a petty crime, I'm not interested in your petty crime. You commit petty crimes as much as you want. It's London in the 1800s. Everything's bad. Oh, 1900s, rather. Early 1900s. But if you're murdering people because it is you have an impulse to do so, or if you're just like a really super violent gangman, because it looks like we can maybe make Edwina and Booth put an end to the Wet Boot Boys. Possible. Who's to say? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do all the YouTubey things down below, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave a comment about whether or not you think I should succumb to the thirst and start doing some real chomping. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other, because kindness is a choice. It's not always the easiest choice, but it is always the right choice. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.